in the world. So, Rihanna debuted her new Fenty line, which is a collaborative effort between the artist and LVMH, the fashion house. She's the first black woman to have an original line with the house. And congratulations to Rihanna. And also congratulations to SZA, because upon hearing about SZA's negative experience at a Sephora where she was being racially profiled and she was just trying to get her Fenty products, Rihanna sent SZA some a card, which I'm assuming allows her to get any Fenty, all Fenty, that she ever could and would cosmetically desire. So shout out to Rihanna. Rihanna is just, I think that if there is a spirit bitch that I would ever love to be in terms of energy out there, it would be Rihanna. She has a very I don't give a fuck vibe, and she gives a fuck, but meaning like she's conscious enough to understand herself as an artist. I don't think that she takes herself so seriously and she's, like, oh my God, I'm this artiste, like I think that she does it and she has fun with it and she loves to sing, and she loves to perform, and part of her performance is the persona to which that she serves us. And let's not front, the brand Rihanna, to me, is bigger than even she would have to be global, because the way that she presents, you know what I mean? I mean, all of it, the hair, the skin, the face, the beat, the eyes, the body, either when she is very thin or when she's giving you her thickest, everything about her just seems to be feet deeply rooted in who she is and really just owning that. And so she's never married to one particular look, because she explores different facets of herself, which I think that is what we've come to respect about Rihanna. And if there's any bitch that you would take clothing advice from, hello, her whole fucking team, like whether it is Melzy, or it is Iljaja, or, Youssef on the hair, or it is Ursula Stevens on hair, or whoever it is, like whoever she's surrounded herself with at all times, she is real enough that they're just there to enhance what exists. Like, she doesn't need this fucking nose job. She doesn't need and no, that's no shade, no tea to nobody. She don't need the injections or whatever the case is. She's just Rihanna. She just is. And I think that we fucking love every bit of it. With that said, I like the line. I thought it was very Rihanna. You know what I mean? And I think the irony of that is that everything that she does outside of music, she uses the name Fenty, in terms of business. Fenty lingerie, Savage Fenty, Fenty, the fashion house, Fenty Beauty. Like, it is not Rihanna. You know what I mean? It's Fenty. It's her as a brand, as this, get money bitch, who at one time, ironically, was going to be filing for bankruptcy. Okay? Because she, that could be false news, but I do remember a time where she had some difficulty getting her money. So, this is all full circle and so exciting. I just thought that the line, I don't know, I felt like, I wish that I would have saw more intricacy in design, if that makes any sense. I know, I can tell that there was thought behind the design, and I get it, and I get the looks, and I do like them. I was just hoping for something that was going to be more intricate, like the cuts, the silhouettes were just going to fucking wow me. Okay, and maybe that's to come. I mean, this is the first one, but I wasn't wowed by it. Rihanna, don't be mad at me, girl. Please don't be mad at me. Robin, please don't be mad at me, Robin. But I'm just saying, I love it. I just thought it was going to be different because you were connected to a major fashion house. So I just thought that they would allow you to like really go in. And you know, I want to say this. I want to say that like my eyes have also, because I've been out of real fashion for so long, I feel like my eyes have been corrupted by the House of CBs and Fashion Novas of the world. I think that I see what I see on Instagram, and I'm still looking at that as like intricate design, even though they're able to turn a look from last night's whatever awards into like production and being sold to you the very next day. Like, I know that's not craftsmanship. It can't be. But at the same time, it's just like, I'm starting to look at that as being affordable luxury because I'm still poor. And I'm not out here trying to compete anymore with any of the dolls. So I don't need to have Gucci to be a bad bitch. I think those things are fantastic, and who would say no? But at the same time, like, you know, I don't know. I think that my fashion eyes have been corrupted. Don't look at me and roll your eyes. I mean, I still know what's hood. You know, I still know what's good out here in these streets. I'm just saying that, I don't know. I didn't want something that I could see in Zara. No shade. No shade. I just wanted something that, like, the girls can't duplicate. You know what it is? Like, look at Yeezy. Look at how fast. And I was working for an urban retailer at the time that Yeezy, the brand, started to pop. Beyond the sneakers, the brand, the clothing brand, everything, the whole shebang bang. And I remember the rush to get looks that would resemble that of what we saw. And so these takedowns of, you know, what I consider luxury still, because $300 and something for a pair of sweatpants, you know, who has it? So seeing the takedowns of that, it just made it too accessible to me. You know, knowing that like the H&Ms and, you know, whatever, the takedowns were happening so easy. I just did not want something for Rihanna where the takedown could happen so easy. You know, where like, if that makes any sense, and that's not shade or tea to her, it's just really more shade or tea to the fast fashion people, the House of CBs, and which I still like, and the Fashion Nova girls and the Pretty Little Thing girls and all those girls, you know, it's more shade or tea to them because they're going to look at that and they're going to take that down so easy. Because there really is nothing super involved in the design that they can't duplicate. The fabrication is going to be shit. And the findings won't be the same. And obviously the label, bitch, you wish. But I'm just saying, go back and look at the designs and tell me if you agree with me or not. I don't know. Speaking of fast fashion, Topshop has announced that they are closing 23 stores in the UK and all, yes, you heard me, that's right, all of its 11 US locations. Now, if the dolls are worried that this will limit their acquisition of Ivy Park goodies, don't fret, my pet. Our ever-loving Creole queen, Beyonce, queen of incomparable wisdom, brought back the retailer's possession of her Ivy Park brand after the Arcadia Group, which is the brand that actually owns Topshop, after the Arcadia Group chairman, Sir Philip Green, was accused recently of sexual harassment. So yes, Beyonce brought back her rights after this whole the suspicion, after Sir Philip Green came under suspicion for sexual harassment. Because she's not for the shits. And then, if you recall, if you're wondering who Philip Green is, I want to paint the picture for you a bit. Now, do you guys remember Prison Bae, Jeremy Meeks? Okay, so if you remember not too long ago, Jeremy Meeks was released from jail, where he, in fact, left his wife and several children to go be with the heiress of Topshop, Chloe Green. And they are now unfianced. And Chloe is the heiress to the Topshop empire. If you remember, young Jeremy Meeks was slithering his way down several runways, including Philip Plain's. So good for him. Bad for Topshop. The girls, listen, the girls love the convenience of shopping at home. You know what the girls actually hate? When they get the shit and it can't fit them. Because at home it's so easy to tell yourself you're a 6 when, bitch, you know you are a 10. No shade. It is easier to buy these shoes in the kid size when, bitch, you know you need a women's because the front of your feet look like Barney Rubble. No shade. Just tea. It's just tea. It is. Anyway, so this week also, you guys, did you see all of the occurrence between Wendy Williams and her son, Kevin Hunter Jr., and her estranged husband, Kevin Hunter Sr.? So this week, Kevin Hunter Jr. was arrested after an altercation occurred between himself and his father. Kevin Hunter Sr. apparently had Kevin Hunter Jr. in the headlock. Now, Kevin Hunter Jr. was able to let off one punch on his dad, which later led to the arrest. Now, it is unclear to me if dad actually pressed charges or not, and I think we talked about some of this last week, but Kevin Hunter Sr. is now alleging that Wendy is brainwashing their son against them. Now, you know, listen, y'all, you know, if there's one thing I know about a fuckboy is he's never responsible and or accountable, bitch. It is never his fault. It's never going to be his fault. Never gonna get it. Never gonna get it. Stay away from someone. Stay away from people, because it's not just fuckboys who are capable of this. But stay away from people who, when found out to be wrong, can't sit in that truth and just own it. There's nothing wrong with being wrong. I am wrong a lot. I am wrong a lot, especially as it pertains to shit that is not my business, especially as it pertains to anything that does not pertain to me, Gail Hurst in particular, is not my business, truly. Now, I can impart my wisdom or be involved because of love, but even in those cases, if I'm ever to the point where I'm saying this is what's right for somebody and they need to do this and whatever, and they stupid because blah, 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 I'm already outside the realm of things that include my business. You feel me? So, listen, I think that the biggest, the saddest thing out of any relationship like that is when someone refuses to own their right or their wrongness in any situation. Your son may not have anger towards you because of having to witness his mother cry or be led down a path where she was, even being led back into drugs or alcohol because she is sad because her husband is publicly cheating on her and using her hard work to finance his life with his mistress and their baby. I mean, I feel like if you really just sit in that fact that, like, maybe you should have just divorced my mom and let her go be free to live her life and not really stayed in this, because ultimately, listen, see, I'm getting into shit that's not my business, okay? Anyways, always some fuck nigga shit. So, you guys, this week, Nipsey Hussle's daughter was placed within his sister's custody. If you can recall, the sister and the daughter Imani, her mother, Tanisha Foster, were in court fighting over temporary custody, who would receive temporary custody of Imani. And her mom lost that battle after she failed to show up on a charge, a 2017 DUI charge. She did not show up, so her probation was then revoked, and a bench warrant was issued for her arrest. The judge has since ordered her to attend AA meetings after that DUI, and she is now go